Hi there, it's Nicole from Mama Elephant, and today I'm going to share some little reindeer agenda gift tags, all boxed up in the scalloped mini box. And I've used quite a few previously released and current release Mama Elephant stamps and dies to create this little set. One of my favorite things to do around the holiday season, and really kind of about this time of year, is to create a bunch of gift tags to have on hand. And not only for myself, but I think they make fantastic gifts to give. And this little scallop mini box, I had the idea that the framed tags Union Square die collection, the tags from it would perfectly fit within this little box, and they do, and I'm so excited. I'm planning on making a bunch of these for gifts because I just think they are so stinking cute. So I kind of die cut a bunch of the tags. I needed 2 tags for each one tag. So I needed a tag back and then a tag front. I have die cut those from some kind of contemporary colors of Christmas, or contemporary Christmas colors of cardstock: reds, pinks, teals, aquas, and gray. And then the occasional labels stamp set that was a gift with purchase, I am using this to stamp several little sentiments for the front of my tags. You could use any greeting stamp set that you have that fits. I wanted something kind of simple and small, and these are a nice size. Plus, lots of the greetings here are going to work for Christmas greetings. And if you're doing something that isn't Christmas, there's a lot for that as well. So if you want to do birthday tags or just because tags, there's Mother's Day, happy everything, lots and lots of different things, happy anniversary. You could make an all occasions gift tag set. I think that would be fun too. I stamped some sentiments for Christmas. I've got Merry Everything, a little gift from me to you. Those are kind of, would work for lots of different things. Let It Snow. And I'm going to trim those out, and Spread Joy. That was the 5th one. I'm going to trim those out with my paper trimmer and scissors, leaving just a little thin white border all the way around. I did stamp these with VersaFine black ink. Then I'm going to choose 5 reindeer from the Little Reindeer Agenda stamp set, stamp those on some Neenah smooth white cardstock, and color those in with Copic markers. I very much did this project assembly line style. I die cut all of my elements. I did do that off camera to save some time as far as project, so you didn't have to watch me cranking all those dies through the big shot, but I have them all stacked up, and then I'm going to put them together on screen, as well as I left the coloring in because I know a lot of you kind of like that part. I do as well. I always love to see how other people color. I think it's really inspiring. And these are kind of my basic go-to colors for these reindeers. I like this color combination. I did keep it a little bit on the lighter side instead of going darker, and really didn't pull in a whole lot of that E44 and no E47 into the reindeer body itself. That E47 is only for the nose. I think it would be cute maybe to make some Rudolph reindeers as well and maybe make their noses red. I didn't here, but I think that would be really cute. Other than that, I kept to a pretty traditional color palette for the reindeer. There's small images. I didn't really want to go too crazy, although I think that would be kind of fun too, but kept it mostly to red and white. The wreath has a little bit of green in it, but I purposely went with something that wasn't real bright limey green. Instead, I went with a little bit darker olive-ish type green colors. And then the gift packages in the Santa sacks are going to be the only thing that I'll pull in some additional colors for, some pinks and teals. Other than that, everything are these basic neutral tones and then some reds. And you could use any of the reindeer images. I think it would really be fun. I only did 5 tags to start with. I really think you could probably get, I'm going to say 8-ish in the box if you didn't put any filler. I put some of the little filler stuff in there because I think it looks nicer. But I think you could probably get 8 to 10 tags in each box, which would really be a nice gift. And there's lots of reindeer, so you could really do a different one for each tag, and I think that's kind of cute as well. These reindeer are adorable. If you wanted to, you could even mix it up and do Santas and reindeer, or all Santas if you wanted to. I think doing Santas dressed up in these contemporary colors in aquas and teals, pinks, would be really, really cute. I think it would also be fun to maybe pick up a roll of wrapping paper and maybe ribbon and package it all together and give as gifts, maybe just to girlfriends, friends, sisters, daughters, whatever. And they have this on hand, and it's a nice little handmade fun gift, and they're all ready for starting their gift wrapping during the holiday season. I did add a little bit of pink to the cheeks on the reindeer. I like the little bit of R00. It brightens up the cheeks and gives them a cute little fun look. Once these are all colored, I will die cut them with the coordinating little reindeer agenda dies. The dies are, I think these dies, more than maybe some of the past ones, are pretty easy to figure out which one goes with which. I don't know if it's the reindeer antlers or what, but I think they're pretty easy to figure out, even though there's lots of them and they're small. It would be fun to maybe even stamp these on craft cardstock and color them in with colored pencils, and you wouldn't have to die cut at all. Or you could do the whole front of the tag white and not have to die cut each reindeer if you didn't want to. That would just be a whole step that you could leave out of the project. So I have die cut my reindeer, and I'm going to take a tag front. The tag front, you can choose to die cut the tag plain, which I've done for the back, and then I took the little Union Square flap die and I have die cut a window. I love this because you can put something inside of it. You could make this, you could put anything inside of it. You could actually create the scene inside and put the greeting on the front if you wanted to. I did mine where I'm going to create the front where I stamped that little snowflake image, the little flurry image from the Holly Snowflake stamp set, with white pigment ink on the front flap only. I stamped it 3 times across that flap. And then I am going to put a little bit of 1/8 inch score tape behind the greeting, center it along the bottom edge of that flap, and then attach the reindeer right above it with some glue dots. Very, very simple, but I think really effective. These are small little tags, and it's just creating a little teeny tiny mini scene right there on the front flap. Then I kind of like to bend it along those score lines. It's going to make it much easier to fold in and out if you do that before you put these two together. Now on the tag that's going to go on the back of, or be the back of this tag, I'm going to stamp a greeting. I originally thought I'd stamp the to and from the little mini messages stamp set with white pigment ink, and it just did not show up like I wanted it to. So I stamped it with black ink and it didn't line up, obviously. So I did die cut another tag and just redid that. But I like the black ink better. So on all of the insides of my tags, I'm going to use that black ink instead. Then the 1/8 inch score tape. This is my most favorite and often used score tape. Perfectly fits around these edges of the front of the tag. You want to make sure you don't get any adhesive on the center panel because you want that little window to flip up. Then simply line up the 2 tags, press them together, and then you can open it up and you can put the to and from, right, the recipient's name and your name on the inside of each tag. I'm going to do this for each of the tags, and I'll speed through it a little bit, but all of them are put together exactly the same. An occasional label along the bottom edge, some snowflakes stamped with white pigment ink along the top edge, and then one of the reindeer popped right there above the greeting. Cute, cute little mini tags. I just love how many different ways there are to use the little reindeer agenda. They are so super fun. And you can put different greetings on all of these or the same one. It's really up to you. I'll finish these last couple. Now you might see the little banner pieces. They're kind of along the left side of the screen with the die cut letters. I am not going to share putting this together. It's actually super, super simple. There's this little teeny tiny banner in the Frame Tags Union Square die collection, the same die collection I'm using for the tags, and I've never used it. And while I was die cutting all the tags, I just went ahead and cut banners from the cardstock because I thought it would be cute to create a little accent. And it's perfectly sized for a scrapbook page, really. I'll just hold on to it and use it for that. Or you can use it for decoration or whatever, but I just went ahead and put a banner together at the same time. So the banner's die cut from the same colors of cardstock. The letters are all the Mama Elephant INLINE letters creative cuts. This is a fantastic, perfectly sized alphabet die collection that fits these little banners. It was just kind of a happy accident. I wanted to cut the banners, and so I looked to see what dies I had. These worked, and I just die cut them from, again, the same colors of cardstock, and then just mixed and matched those to create little banners. I'm threading through some red twine now through the top of each of my tags and just going to knot it at the top. That's going to finish off my tags. So cute. So here's the bottom of my box. I've not put it together yet. I'm just double checking, seeing how they fit inside of the box, and you can see there's still plenty of room. So before I give this as a gift, I will probably put together at least 3 more tags, if not 5 more, or yeah, 5 more, to make it a little bit more of a substantial gift, I think. But like I said, wasn't quite sure if they were all going to fit inside of the box. It was just a guessing game. But I really think that they will fit. I'm going to put together the bottom part of the box, tuck my little tags inside. I've trimmed a piece of clear Judikins embossable plastic. This is kind of thinner plastic than I've used before. This is what I use for shaker windows all the time now. I love it. It's a 2.5 inch square piece. I'm going to put the 1/8 inch score tape around all 4 sides and then back the window from the Scallop mini box. From that Scallop mini box, it cuts the box and there's a couple of window options. I really like the label window option, so I went ahead and went with that again. I want to customize the box, almost like maybe a gift packaging that you would buy at the store. I want it to show kind of, or have the same feel of what's going to be inside. So I'm going to take a reindeer from the little reindeer agenda and then a greeting from the mini messages and stamp those with cotton white StazOn ink right there on the window. So it's not really going to take away from the design, and it's very simple, but it has that same feel and look of the tags that'll be inside the box. However, all of my little filler is going to be on top because I think that you can't see the reindeer as well with the colorful tags behind it. And that way it looks a little bit nicer too if you're giving it as a gift. So I'll fold down all of my tabs now. I like to stamp it while it's still flat. So I didn't assemble the box top at all while I was putting it together or stamping it. And then I like the wider score tape for these little flaps. This is the 1/2 inch score tape. I'm addicted to score tape lately. I know it's been around forever, but it is super strong, and I find that it works great for dimensional type projects like this. I'm going to peel these off. Now what I ended up doing, someone suggested this to me, go ahead and put it around the bottom of your box before you secure it. That way you're going to make sure that it's going to be a perfect fit and that the box top will come off easily. I will finish that up, thread some twine through my banner, and this project featuring the little reindeer agenda stamps and dies, scallop mini box, and more is all finished. Thanks for joining me today for this holiday gift tags project featuring Mama Elephant stamps and dies. The supplies I used to create my project are listed and linked below the video here on YouTube. Here are a couple more projects featuring Mama Elephant that you might be interested in. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.